Here, not your first marathon, I believe.
No, this will be 17, and I'm doing the 6 majors. So I've just done Tokyo and New York last year, and then this year Chicago, Berlin. 2024 will be the number 6, and then that's a week before London, so a week rest, but girl power.
Oh, now he admit it was all a game. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Go get you one of these reflective, not a gun-free zone shirts for all my people out there that support the Second Amendment. And you know for a fact everywhere you go, it ain't gun-free. You are equipped and ready to defend yourself and other people's lives and your family when you go around. And I respect people like that. A lot of people get mad at me talking about, why are you even promoting a gun? Because it's a right given to us by God that the government is supposed to make sure that they don't interfere with or other people don't interfere with. That's the point of it. But anyway, get you one of these shirts at TatumStore.com. Put in discount code. Put the discount code that I want to use right here. Y'all use that discount code. You'll get a discount on this shirt and any other products on the website. Get to the website right now so I can get to this video. Like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, marathon runner. Homeboy out here playing. See, this is what we be talking about, bro. This is what we be talking about. They own some different stuff, bro. They always say, he want to identify the way, it ain't no advantages in women's sports. Let's look at this. So Home Skillet dresses up like a woman. And if y'all haven't seen the clip, I'm going to play the clip right now.
Here, not your first marathon, I believe.
No, this will be 17, and I'm doing the 6 majors. So I've just done Tokyo and New York last year, and then this year Chicago, Berlin. 2024 will be the number 6, and then that's a week before London, so a week rest, but girl power.
So having done them in different places, how does this compare?
London is the best, without a shadow of a doubt. I know the New Yorkers were saying New York's the best. It was, but London, the crowd, it's just awesome. You know, and even Tokyo, it was okay, but London, baby. I've done Sydney, I've done Paris, I've done the Comrades Marathons in South Africa where I'm from. And shout out to all my South African friends and family, and my mom and dad are up there. And everybody that loves me. And shout out to my beautiful son who's having a baby, so I'm going to get Granny G. Yeah.
Well, listen, go and enjoy the rest of it. London, baby.
So Home Skillet admitted, if you see in the video, he ran in a marathon, I think in New York, and he ran in a marathon in London. In New York, he was a man. In London, he's a woman. That's how quick they can switch it up. And I think it was a year apart, but still. 1 year you're a woman, a man, and the next year you're a woman. How does that even happen? And he ended up beating 1,400 women, according to the article. 14,000 women. So explain that to me. I don't know what his position was when he was a man in the marathon, but if you only beat 14,000 women in the marathon, I think he may have gotten a medal. He actually did get a medal, I think. Let me just read this real quick because I think I got my people mixed up because all these people are doing crazy stuff. It says in November of 2022, this idiot ran in New York City's marathon as a man. 5 months later, wasn't even a year, 5 months later, he ran in the London Marathon as a trans woman under another name. Then he ended up beating 14,000 women in London, sparking major criticism. And people were like, what is he doing? Bro, you said you was a woman. You said you was a man. Now you're a woman. Now, let me just read his quote. And we got to make this bigger because I don't like how small it is. I want y'all to see while I'm reading this. I'll read his little quote. Because he admitted that he ain't a woman. And he know he ain't a woman. Look at what he said. It says, after rightfully being called out by criticism or critics who possess common sense and don't want to see a woman being destroyed in women's sports, I'm paraphrasing that part. And this is what he says. If they want me to give my medal back, I'll say, okay, fine, no problem. That's what he said. I thought you were a woman. Why you need to get your medal back? And he says, if they really think I've stolen a place of a woman, a female runner, I don't mind giving my medal back because I'll run again next year for charity. And then he admitted, I'm not a woman. I don't have a womb. But his theory, or at least it says, but his theory that it may change as he starts to plan to pay $20,000 to have top and bottom surgery. Bruh, you can't have a womb. You can't. I'm not a woman. Hold on, let me go back to I'm not a woman phrase. He said, I'm not a woman. I don't have a womb. Bruh, $20,000 can't get you a womb. So that means even after $20,000, you still ain't a woman. So what's the big deal? And to be honest, these people are sick to me. To be honest, if giving the medal back is fine, because people said you disenfranchise women, and you're okay with giving the medal back, then why aren't you okay with running as a man? If it's just about if it's just about charity, I'll run next year for charity. Why don't you run for charity as a man? It's just about charity. You clearly flip-flop within 6 months. You was a man, then you're a woman. Why don't you just go back to being a man and run for charity? Why how all of a sudden you didn't change? Bro, this dude ain't young, man. That's an old dude. Bro, you had your whole life to do this, and you want to wait till you don't have the competitive edge, and then turn around and run in London and get a medal. These people, man, we trying to tell y'all. See, everybody listening to this, you understand, you know where we get coming from, but we trying to tell the nation that this ain't something that's fair, and they know it ain't fair. He know it ain't fair. He competed in the marathon as a man, and I guarantee you he got his kicked. And so he went to London and competed as a woman and said, well, next year I'll run for charity. Why did you run for charity this year? You know what your times were when you ran as a man in New York. So therefore, and you know what women's times are in general. You know if you run against women and you just transition in 6 months that you're going to beat the women in a marathon. But you do it anyway, take the medal. And because you get backlash, you want to get the medal back. I can't do it with these people. And I don't know if these people have co-opted the LGBTQ or the LGBTQ is demonic all the way around. But I think normal trans people wouldn't do this. I don't think they'll do this. I think normal trans people without an agenda and that are not evil and that have a negative connotation against women will say, I know I got an advantage. I just want to live my life. I just want to be whatever it is, and I'm going to move on with my life. Like, I don't want to disenfranchise women because I respect women. I don't need to impersonate and do all of that stuff. I just want to live my life and be comfortable this way. And there may be some things I have to give up. Like, it's funny that they're willing to give up relationships but not give up their sport. A man is willing to divorce his wife to transition, but he ain't willing to divorce a sport because it's an unfair advantage. Not willing to give that up, but willing to give your whole marriage up. To make that make sense to me, it's about having a competitive edge and beating these women over the head. I didn't say it enough. Comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I'm out.